Hey friends, welcome back. I am so excited for today's video. We'll be covering something that has come up a couple times in the comments, some specific questions. But first, I wanted to just say thank you for the success of my first video. I am completely blown away. My first video got over 10,000 likes as of a few minutes ago. And I'm just completely blown away with gratitude for each and every one of you for supporting me. And I'm super excited to give you great content. So today I wanted to cover a subject that has come up several times in even just the comments, but a lot of times with my own clients and family and friends and even myself. And this is the subject of feeling stuck. Have you ever just felt so stuck and you just don't know where to turn? I have felt that several times in my life, and I have coached other people through that feeling as well. So I just want to let you guys know that after reading many of your comments, I feel like I know you. I feel like we're all going to be great friends, and that already the spirit of this community is shining through in the first video. I am just so blown away again. So thank you for that. But also, as I read your comments, I realized just how many of us are feeling stuck right now. I know that the political climate, the pandemic, there's just so much going on that I think it's having an effect on all of us. So I wanted to address this with one of my trade secrets. One of the things that I do on one of my very first sessions with my clients, and I'm going to go through it with you right now. So this exercise I have done dozens of times, and it's gotten great feedback, so I want to do it with you. So right now, I want you to think of 5 women in your life, okay? These are 5 women that you really admire. Now, these could be famous people. It could be somebody who is just influential in your life at a pivotal moment. It could be somebody from your childhood. It could be a family or a friend. But I want you to come up with 5. And if you need to pause the video to be able to think about these specific women, please feel free to do that, but just come back. So now that you have these 5 women, I want you to think about what qualities made you pick these 5 women. Now, when I did this exercise, I feel really blessed because I had so many women to choose from. There were women from my church group, family members, friends. So just to give you a few ideas. Now, I want you to take these 5 women, and hopefully this isn't too far-fetched, but I want you to take these 5 women and make like an avatar of what this woman is, okay? What does she look like? What does she sound like? Who is she? And I want you to do this, and I want you to hold this woman in your mind. And if it helps you just to think of one woman, that's just fine. But hold this woman, and I want you to just put her to the side just for a moment. And I'm going to ask you some other questions. Now, right now, if you are feeling stuck, or are you feeling like you are not good enough? Are you feeling like your self-worth is suffering? Are you feeling unworthy? Now, we all have moments we feel like this. Now I want to ask you, why are you feeling this way? Are you feeling this way because your body isn't good enough? Are you feeling this way because you are starting to get wrinkles, or you're getting chubby, you're getting the COVID-19 pounds? What are the reasons you're feeling this way? Okay. Are we sitting in those negative feelings for too long? Are you feeling like you're just not as successful as you should be? Now I want you to bring this woman back into the picture, either this specific woman or this avatar woman. Would you eliminate this woman off of your list because she wasn't thin enough? Would you eliminate her because she's starting to get wrinkles? Would you eliminate her because she had a moment in her day that she lost her cool with her kids, or she decided to be lazy that day and not do the things she should be doing? Would you say, yeah, no, I've lost all my respect for her? Now, I'm guessing that the answer is probably no. You would not eliminate her from your list. When I first did this exercise, I was feeling pretty unworthy, and I didn't have somebody lead me through it. It just came, I'm so grateful. It just came to me one day. I thought about all the people, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Why am I holding myself to a standard I would never hold one of my dearest friends to? And I would certainly never do this to somebody that I admire. And I do admire my friends, by the way. It got me thinking that maybe obsessing about these things is what was keeping me stuck and feeling unworthy and feeling like I was never going to be enough. And then I had a huge revelation. These women were on my list precisely because they did not obsess about these things, okay? It seemed to me that they were more preoccupied with helping others, with helping me, with putting goodness into the world and loving as much as they could. The 5 women on my list were not generally thin or overly concerned with their looks, and they didn't hold a major status in the world. They were just precious to me because of what they brought into my life with a message that I needed at that time. Now, what do your 5 women look like? My guess is the people in your life right now who you undoubtedly are serving and feeling worn out by, they would have you on their list of 5 women. Now, I want you to let that sink in for a minute. You are on someone's list, okay? You are part of the avatar that is shaping somebody's world. Friends, we are too hard on ourselves. We hold ourselves to the standard that we would never put somebody else through. And we have to stop this. Now, I want to tell you, there is this beautiful place between harsh judgment of ourselves and others and of loving kindness for ourselves and others. And that is the space where growth happens. So that doesn't mean that you just go, oh, I give up on trying to make myself better because I want to accept myself as I am. No, that isn't growth. So there's this, what I call divine discontent, and where you can feel like, I want to feel better. It's like this little quiet nudging. It's a kindness. It's like this desire to improve. That improvement never comes from hating yourself. Okay. So once again, I want to reiterate to you, let go of what is not serving you. For example, the self-hatred and the self-loathing. And I want you to embrace that loving kindness for yourself, because you cannot hate yourself into a better position. Okay. Now, before I wrap up, I just wanted to let you know, like, to just get personal for a second. This all started with me letting go of having a perfect body. I had it in my head growing up that I had to be thin in order to be loved. And every turn of my life has shown me that is not true. And as I've let the idea of having the perfect thin body, the toned body go, I have had so much fill in that space. I have just been flooded with goodness and letting that space go. It has been filled in with people who love me and support me, regardless of my imperfections or my perceived imperfections. And I can tell you, I'm a whole lot more fun to be around now when I'm not obsessing about calories or obsessing about missing a time at the gym. And anytime those little thoughts start to niggle in, which they still do sometimes, I cast it out for the demon that it is. So I hope you know that you right now, yes, you watching this video, are truly amazing. And I want you to start believing that if you don't already, because the world needs more women who believe they are amazing. How much more can we do with women who can realize this? Now, I'm going to steal a quote with something I heard today, and I heard it and I immediately thought, I have to share this with my community. This comes from Alanis Morissette, and she said, I want to create an environment that the feminine is upheld, honored, and supported. That is my goal for this community, and it is my goal for you specifically. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't already liked this video, please do. And please share it if you can. And please subscribe. I love having you in the community. I love having more. And in the future, I want to answer specific questions. So if you have a question you'd like me to address, please put it in the comments. And I will try to get to as many of them as I can. I hope you know that I really truly believe that you are amazing, and I will see you on the next video.